Good afternoon, Facebook. My name is Chef MichaelRey. Today I wanted to take the time and share a few of my household items that I have within my house that have really helped me to eat a lot healthier. There are a few things that you can use if you're on a diet, and the first thing I would recommend would be the stevia, which stevia is a natural root and it's a sweetener. Therefore, those people that are diabetics, it's a great way to get your sweet tooth on without actually having to use sugar, so it's good for your numbers. It'll keep your numbers down, and it's a great product. With stevia, you only need very, very little. Number two is going to be flaxseed oil, and flaxseed oil, what that does is that's an omega. What it does, it gives your body moisture. You can also use flaxseed. When you use flaxseed, what you do is you grind it at the last minute in a coffee grinder. Therefore, what that does is that will scrape the insides of your intestines, will help remove a lot of fecal matter from the insides of your intestines. Plus, it's a great form of omega, which is a good fat. Another one I would recommend would be an omega-3. And omegas are very, very good fats, but it's also going to give your body moisture. So those people on a diet, what you want to do is you want to be able to get rid of a lot of the toxic that is still stuck in your body. So I recommend, and what I do is I take an omega every day. Sometimes I take 2 to 3, especially if I'm going to step out of my diet and if I'm going to have dinner where it's not organic, or I know it's going to be maybe some pastas or some breads, then I make sure I do my omegas. That way it'll help me to get rid of all that I've eaten that day. Number 4 was going to be some quinoa. Quinoa is a gluten-free pasta. What it is, of course, quinoa has got 9 amino acids, which is almost half a protein. In a protein, there's 20, I believe, 20. So quinoa is gluten-free, therefore meaning it's not made by flour, it's a seed, but it's a great form of protein. They make it in all forms of pasta. You can buy it in the little one, or you can buy it now like in a pasta form, where they do make it in different type pastas. And another one, for those of you on a diet, is going to be the chia seed. The chia seed that's a Mayan, an Aztec food. They used to use it back in the day where it was considered money. What you do is you take the chia seed, which is a little black seed, and I also have an article on my on my webpage about it. What you do is you get it and you sprinkle it on your salads, or you put it in your smoothies. What's going to happen is that it's going to get bigger in your stomach, so it's going to tell your body that you're full. So therefore, this is a great way to fill your stomach up, because a lot of times food tends to get enlarged in your stomach, and that gives your stomach a sign of, hey, I'm full, I don't need as much food. So those are just a few. Those are 5 things. And also I had an email on different supplements. You know, supplements are great, but what's better than supplements is going to be the real thing, and that's going to be food that are high in antioxidants, which are going to be your super greens like your kale, your chard, your spinach, your broccoli. Those are going to be great vitamins for your body, but also your berries, your acai berry, your goji berry, your blueberry, your blackberry, your raspberry, your strawberry. Those foods have a lot of antioxidants, and the main thing of the antioxidant, it's to build your immune system, because our body is made of 70-some% water. Therefore, it's a matter of good versus bad. It's like the pH within a pool. You have to have the negative versus the positive. So the more positive you put in your body, the better it's going to be. And a few things, I've been getting emails on people asking me, how can I start a diet? Okay, the best way to start a diet is to have a juice smoothie in the morning. What I recommend is going to be spinach, blackberries, some flaxseed oil, and maybe a date for sweetener. What this is going to do is this is going to help to reboot your immune system, to reboot your metabolism. What happens is when you starve yourself, your body goes into starvation mode, and what that does is it holds onto your fat cells. Therefore, you have the effect of losing 10 pounds but gaining 20 pounds. And what happens is when we go on diets, we throw our metabolism back off. I've seen people reboot it by doing that. The spinach in the morning, that's going to help you, and have You know, in other words, have your protein, which is maybe a 6 to 4 ounce of protein, and have 2 vegetables. Don't have pasta and a rice and a salad. Have a salad and a vegetable. Have 2 vegetables on your plate. And that's going to give your body moisture. That's going to help you to get everything through your body, because the faster that you release the food from your body, the less toxic you are. So those are just a few things that I have, that I recommend, which I have in my household. So the main thing, like I said before, eating healthy is a lifestyle. Take it a step at a time. Don't make it stressful. Make it fun. Get a recipe book, you know, and share recipes with your friends. Have your children help you cook. Make it exciting. Put some music on. Get a drink. Have some cold tea or something. You know, put your famous Christmas music on, but make it exciting. Don't make it stressful. Therefore, you have a better attitude, and therefore it becomes discipline. And discipline, to me, gives me its own little high. I enjoy not eating meat. I enjoy eating healthy because it gives me a high, but it gives me a sense of control over my body, and that's a good thing. So anyway, I'd like to say thank you. God bless you. Have a great day. Grace before meals. Ciao. Talk to you soon.